So there's a new wave of Zuru Max Retro, and I'm really excited about all of these. I first saw them on Amazon, where you could get 2-packs. I believe that the 2-packs came in that group, I think, but you can say they all look good. I have a couple other capsules. This one I bought because I thought this might be the most 1/6 scale one that existed. These are not, as far as I know, any of them. The scale does vary. This is also Zuru Retro, these minis. Now on my 1/6 scale channel, I do open lots of these, and I love them. And in fact, I bought 24 more to open because they were at the dollar store for Christmas. So that's going to be my advent calendar this year over on 1/6 Thrift. That's the channel that I have for 1/6 scale things like Max Steel, Ken and Barbie stuff, anything that's in that scale. The telephone was like a random one. I needed to add something extra to my cart. It probably wouldn't have been my first choice. The video game is the hardest one to find. Ghetto blasters I love, televisions I love, Polaroid cameras I love. This is my jam. I love this retro stuff. But I'm going to just skip ahead to wave 2. This camera, I also really love, like a 35mm camera. And we have the Ghetto Blaster and the Game Boy and the guitar and amp. Like, all of these things are amazing. I don't know how long this is going to take me. I've got my camera pointing down very, very low so that it can be done. But let's just go ahead and open up Series 2 Walkman with headphones. This is the kind of thing that I would build back in the 70s, 80s with my Lego. I loved to build things like this. I guess it was probably the 80s more so, because Soundwave. Oh, let's see. I think it's going to work. I might need this wrapper to make my thumbnail afterwards. Is it going to go? Is it going to go? Oh, but it did half of the strip here. Oh, we get to do it again. All right, that was kind of satisfying. Can I take this off carefully so that I can rewrap the ball? Once I don't know if I need this ball or not. Okay, yeah. All right, I'll just hang on to that. I love that these aren't blind too, that they show on the capsule which one is inside. That's very important to me. I was waiting for these to show up at the dollar store. I said I can't buy them all, even though $10 seems quite reasonable, and I think that might even be the price that they are in the US. Walmart has them for the cheapest, for $10 each, but then other stores like Toys R Us, and even I've seen them at Staples, they can be $12 up to $15 each. And then on Amazon, the 2-pack I think was $22, $23. So that's the price we're looking at. But I think it's worth it, and I hope, because the new Series 2 ones have shown up. I don't know if this Series 1 is going to show up. Did I show you these? Yeah, I showed you those. Those are so great. So the next one that I want the most, I would have to say, no, I don't know. It could be the TV. It's all of them. It really is all of them. I love them all. The video game one is my least favorite, which I think is probably people's most favorite. And then on this series, so I knew I had to save the wrapper for some reason. My next favorite one to get would be the camera, and then the Game Boy and the guitar amp. Also, I'm so excited about. So Walmart has a big display, and there's just a big box of them. So, all right. I hope this is easy to build. It shouldn't be that many pieces. 175 pieces. That doesn't seem like a hard build. Really nice catalog. They really did take their, it looks just like a Lego one. And I never really know why they divide these bags up the way that they do. Has anyone figured this out? This ball can probably be used for Christmas. I thought I was going to do that for an advent calendar. I have all of these balls, and I was going to drill a hole, put a piece of string in there, and use them as my advent calendar. But I don't know if I'm still going to do that, because I noticed that ones that I just threw the halves into a box like this, and I didn't realize that they don't all fit together, even though they're from the same. They're all from Zuru, but they don't all seem to go together. So here we go. Let's just get started and build this really, really cool. I don't even remember what a Walkman. Yeah. I don't see blue. It looks so blue on here. And these pieces look, it's a very dark blue and black. It's going to be so awesome. So these pieces do seem to be smaller. Maybe that's what's going on there. But there's small pieces in here too. Oh, this is a good angle. Happy about that. All right. So let me just push this stuff aside. Here we're starting with a 2x1 flat, a 2x1 tile. I'd love to know the real names. I always wanted to make a video like this. I mean, I have made many videos like this. I just hope it doesn't take too long and that it's not agonizing. I think people who do make these Lego videos do split them up. Oh, of course, the one that I'm looking for is not in here. It's in the mini bag. So let's just... Why don't they do it in steps? That would be the most logical. Am I going to use my teeth? Is that wrong? Oh, I'm warm. I'm not going to take my shirt off, but I'm really hot. That is something that I want to talk about, is that I think this channel has to be just toddler toys. Because this is a newer toy, it'll probably do okay. Maybe. I have no idea. But I do know that when I do Masters of the Universe and Hot Wheels on this channel, it's ruining my views because I can get thousands of views on a toddler toy video. But then I think that the Masters of the Universe videos are really kind of ruining. Okay, I don't know how to do this so that you can see. I know we don't have a very good close-up, but we'll just do what I have to do. All right. So this goes on here. Believe it or not, this is a very weird start off of a build. I don't know what they're doing. And then we get another flat piece like so. And then I'm going to stack this on top of an angular piece. There isn't a lot of bricks here. It shouldn't take that long. I love building things. Maybe I should get a job as an IKEA furniture builder. This one goes flat, and then we need a 3-piece, a flat 3 tile. If I can find one right here. And then this puts the 4 tile on top of this, 4x1. And the quality seems really good. I often, Lego is the expert on all of this. And then it says to put this, into that blank. Okay, so that makes sense. Now, so let's just do that. Oops. Why I clumsy around. So that's good. All right, and then I think we're starting a whole new... I like that. So far, so good. That seems like a nice piece. Now we're starting a whole new kind of concept, and we need 2 of these pieces. We need a flat piece here going on. Am I going to remember all of the things that I wanted to tell you, or am I just going to concentrate on this build? Oh no, I seem to have a little staggering thing happening. So I'm going to put this into place. Probably could build some of these things with your existing Lego pieces if you get your hands on the instructions. I think I googled some stuff on Reddit. I really hope these show up. This Wave 1 shows up at, or Series 1 shows up at the dollar store. And then I'm going to reinforce it with not 1 but 2 flat tiles. 4x1s. All right, and then we're moving on to some tiny little things. Oh, is that the right piece? Maybe I chose the wrong bricks. No, I didn't. I'm just ahead of myself. So we need this and this, another one of those. Just two of them that are put together. Wouldn't it be horrible if I didn't have all of the pieces in here? It seems like I'm looking for a brick that there's only two of because I can't find it. Come on. Come on, it's got to be in here. Maybe I shouldn't have such a wild patterned carpet, even though it's not that wild. Maybe I should get my little white rug. I guess it's too late for that. I know for next video, I will get my white rug on the ground for one of these. If I ever do one of these again. Come on, come on, come on. This is bad YouTube if I can't find the brick I'm looking for. I've been so lucky the whole time. I'm looking for another one exactly like this. Can you see it? Can you point it out? Can you direct me? I have it in other colors. Oh, here we go. Finally. Alright, there's definitely only two of these in the collection. And it says to put this little... This is a very Lego piece. This reminds me very much of your standard Lego piece. And it says to put the riveted ones on the outside, and I assume that there's only two of those too, because alright, here I thought that I would get this video. I was worried about this video only being 5 minutes long. We're not even in the beginning stages. Alright, I don't know if that's true. We're almost done building it, aren't we? Are we almost there? So this goes here, and this goes here. And this goes in between. How do I know what direction it has to go in? Don't think it matters. Like so. That means there's going to be movable parts on this. And then, which I love, that's what I used to do when I was a kid with my Lego. I used to make sure that I had all kinds of movable parts. I basically was building transformers that I didn't have. So this goes into there. One of these and one of those. They look exactly the same. What is up with that? One of them points up and one of them points down. I guess that's the difference. So a point up angle and a point down angle. I guess I put them on both sides, like so. So I just made that piece. Two different L's. And then I'm going to put on... Is this a different... Oh no, they want me to put another one of those on top. So I need another one of those angles. Look, this is like a... Wait. I just saw like a pelvis piece in here. No, I can't find it. Oh, right here. This reminds me of the Lego crotch piece for minifigures. Okay, another angle. Come on, we can do this. Okay, here we go. Another angle, and it is pointing in the right direction, and it goes on the bottom, and we want it... I don't know which way we want it facing is the problem. I guess there is only one way it can face. And then I want one of these that points down. And then I want a piece that I've never seen before that has the peg on both ends. And that one goes on the very top of that. Which way there? Does it look the same on both sides? Yeah, it does. Alright. Okay. Next up, oh now we have to do some more building. We need to put another one of these on here. And then we need another one of these angles that points downward. Okay. So we made a whole piece like that. Looks very engine-y. I like it. And then this piece joins to the top of this piece, which it's the same on both ends, so it doesn't even matter. It's not very secure there. Interesting. All right. And then both of these pieces, they go onto, look, it's starting to come together. Make sure that I have the right direction going. Maybe it has to go this way. We want all of the squares, yep. It says that the one that has, I see a big block, which we don't have. Oh, this block right here. I don't know if it matters, but there is a very specific piece right here, and they have that over here, even though, no. I guess it doesn't even matter, kind of. All I know is, oh yeah, the flat piece. These have to be all together on this side, and then the flat piece has to go on that side. So that's how it's going. Oh, that's the place to put the tape in. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Did we have to build 2 of these? No, we didn't ask that. Okay. This is stressful. I'm going to calm down. I know that I probably should do things differently now. Different colored carpet. Should probably have my window open. So that was a simple build. And then we want another one of these. And then I want, this is weird, they have it, all the instructions are building things upside down. But then, the way that most of these bricks work is that they convert them from upside down to right side up. So then we have 2 ups. Right. And then this goes in on this side. So I guess the smooth side, and it goes down. So the pegs are on the bottom. There we go. We're making a nice little place to put the cassette inside. This is getting exciting. I'm so excited. Okay, now we're getting some security here. So this piece right here, an angle. This angle is going to cover up all those holes and secure that into place, which I support that. And it supports the whole structure. And then we're going to find another angle, but it's one that's poking up. I thought we were done with those. I thought I used, here we go, it's the last one, and we're gonna stick that up here like so. And then it wants me to put, oh, this is an interesting strategy. They want me to just balance one of these tiles in on the smooth part. You would think that they would have used a different kind of brick for that. And then we secure that into place with a standard 4x1. And then we bring up the elevation of that by using a 4x1 tile. All right, so there we go. And then we've got all of this to build on here. So I like that. And we're ready for the next page. And then we need a flat piece. We're going to build this up now, and that goes on here, a 2x1 flat, whatever its real name is, and then we're getting one of these things, and we're going to put that there, and we're all surfaced up now, and then we're going to start a new build by taking, wow, oh my goodness, check that out, 8 pieces that we're going to stick on to this. So let's see if I can get all of these. So we're just gonna do this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Can you see? You can also leave comments on what I could do to improve this video. I know I don't have the best quality camera. I know I don't have the best quality vocal skills. I know I don't have the best manicured hands. I know that I don't have the best speaking potential. Do you know what that mean?
You do, but did you ever have a dream that when you knew?
That's basically me. Because that's how I speak. I like this. Again, very engine-y. And this, we have to attach some other things. Oh my goodness. So it's that crotch piece that I saw that I liked. That goes on the end here. And then there's 2 angle pieces, and they go angle, angle, like curved. I don't remember seeing those. Anyway, so we have to put 2 of those, what I describe as crotch pieces there. And I don't know what that angle piece, oh, here it is. I guess there's only 2 of these. So I do like this piece, and these little curvy. That's the best thing about bricks like this, and especially these sets, is that all of the edges are going to be finished with this part. As much as I like something that you can tell that it is made out of bricks, I also like the ones that you fill all of the bricks in smoothly. So yeah, I'm open to both. This whole piece, it says we put on to here, like so. I guess this is going to be a hinge for the door. Hope there's no stickers. I didn't see any stickers in here. Alright. So we're really building this cassette cabinet. Nice. Alright, let's move on over here. So we're starting fresh. We're gonna put on, well, this is interesting. What? Oh, they had a good diagram. I like how they did this. So they're showing that there's a 4 underneath 6 pieces, and they're showing you, the red arrows show you where they line up. That's really good instructions, because otherwise I would have been I was confused until I paid attention to those arrows, knowing that there's an overlap going on. Okay, so I did that. And then this thing is going to be reinforced in the background with one of these, and then another one of those on top. So I went right over. Wait, that seems, what the? I don't know, that's what they want you to do. There's like all, what was, I forget what that looked like. What did it look like? This groove, that's so strange that you're just totally ignoring that groove. And you can see that there's that hollow piece going through. But they know what they're doing. They designed this set. And then this piece, oh, now we need some 4s. And those, they're all the same on all sides, so it doesn't matter. Did they say Lego or anything? Am I that anal that I would have to put, they do say max on them. I haven't been putting all of the bricks in the right direction. I don't think that matters. But in this case, this might be the first time where I had to line up the word max that's written on the top of the Lego. So we do that. And then, oh, whoops. See, I wasn't paying attention. This goes that way. And then we want to make sure that we put this tile piece on the back, so that's what that connects that there to. And then this whole thing is gonna fill out the side here, so pretty amazing. It's all coming together. Did I say that already? But look, the box, the shell is done. There's not many pieces here left, guys. There's no window. Is there a window? I guess there's no window. That's strange. There's always a clear window on a cassette deck. Alright, so now we're starting over. I think we're building the cassette. Yeah, and all of that is done. It's really nice. Okay, so I wasn't sure if the pieces were going to fit all together. Like some Lego people who have used the patent have not been able to perfect it as well as Lego. I have to say, and I'm such a Mattel stan, I don't really want to say this out loud, because I love Mattel brand, but these are fitting better together than the Mega Blocks and Mega Constructs that I have assembled before. But I don't know what's happening recently. Have I done any new ones? I'm not sure. Alright, so we got 1, 3, and 1. We're supposed to take one of these, and one of them that's the opposite. So we've got an invert hole. We got I guess a peg and a peg hole, and you're supposed to put them side by side. And then we're supposed to, oh, here's something translucent. And then we're supposed to put them on a grooved tag. It's grooved in 2 directions. Grooved on one side, grooved in the other direction. So this direction is supposed to go like this. And so we do so. And then I'm supposed to put 2 more of these on the bottom. I don't know what this thing is we're building. Is it the cassette tape? And then we're supposed to cover up one of these with a flat single tile. And we're supposed to cover this up with something that I can't even recognize. But maybe I'll know when I see it. It's weird. It's a weird shape. It's, oh, here it is. Like, what is that? Here, I'll show it to you. It's a tile, but it's got this kind of beveled edge. Kind of cool. Do they have that dot on that side? Do they have that? Does that factory little dot there need to be in a place? No, they don't even depict it in the photo. All right, so once we do that, we're going to put on a, what is happening? Oh, it's a brick that I've never seen before. This, look, they've joined one by ones together as one stand-up piece. So we're going to stick that there, and you want to secure that with a 3 by 1 platform or tile, maybe, and then one of these smooth out tiles. Oh, we are making oh, no, I don't know. Are we making cassette tape? I'm not sure. And then we flip it over to the other side. Nope. We flip it around like this, and I'm putting on, we're securing the other side with another 3 by 3. Nope, we're not doing that. They don't want you to use up your 3 by 3s. They want you, for some reason, to put on a, why didn't they just put a 3 across? Why did they want you to put a, oh, I know why. Because they don't make a 3 like that. Because it's actually a converting one. That is why. Okay, that makes sense. So they want you to join that. They only make them in 2s and 1s. So you have to stagger them so that they secure the thing in place. And then you put the single third to finish off the edge. And then you put a whole gray triple brick right here, like so. What is this thing? I don't know what part this is. I like all of the textures and stuff, and I like this silver colored Lego brick. Okay, next up we're building something completely new, and we're going to join it together with that in a bit. So let's do that all again. It seems like they're giving us more complicated instructions for this one because they know that we've worked with these pieces together. So I'm putting that flat tile on the front of that right away. I'm putting it on top of a 2 by 1 flat, and then I'm sticking one of the void ones, one of the peg hole singles. I got these other ones. The peg hole one must be the last peg hole one because I can't find it. Here it is. Peg and peg hole. And then I'm going to put it on top of another flat 2 by 1. Okay, whatever that's for. And then it wants us to put a regular, yeah, it really does. It wants us to put another one of those on top with another one of these on top and just a regular brick next to it. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, there's different kinds of those. There's different kinds of these. There's the ones that have the indent, and there's the ones that, I hope I didn't use any of them in the wrong place. This one doesn't indent. Do I go back and check to see if I used, those are all indented. I guess that's the only time I've used them yet. No, I guess I was lucky not to pick up that wrong brick, and I see it coming up in the future. Okay, so there, now everything's flatter. And we are moving on to, what to the what? Okay, after we're making all these little pieces, but now they want us to make another one totally separate. Why aren't they joining them? Don't question it. This one is the one that doesn't have the indent, so it's just the peg. And then we're going to put on, that's just a one piece. Then we have one that's built specifically, a double peg, and that goes on top of this. Pretty sure that's the piece, yeah. And then this, we're going to put on a smooth place and cover in the smoothness like that. And now it wants us to put all these things together. It wants us to put this next to this, and wants us to put a 3x1 flat. Here we go. It's the last one of those. That's a good sign that we're coming to a close. And this all goes on top of this in this direction. I don't know what this is. It's really mechanical though. So much specific detail for this one. What is up with that? Now let me double check that I put everything in the right direction. Everything, yeah, looks super cool and good. Let's move on. All right, this piece, who knew that these would have had function? These all go over to the side here. So weird, because they fit, but they're different. See how they're plugging together? I don't think this is supposed to come off either. I don't know. It's kind of like how real electronics go together. I'm impressed. I'm so impressed. Okay, I might have to pay the whole, like, I don't know if these are going to show up at the dollar store or not. I was hoping. I don't know if I can wait for that. If I see them, if I see the old ones at Walmart, I might have to buy all of the ones I'm missing, because they'll be $5 if they do show up at the dollar store. But the dollar store, the Dollarama in Canada, does get all kinds of Zuru mini brands in the end. Right, so here it wants me to put, whoa, this is complicated. It's not really. There apparently is I like this little added bit of color though that they're adding to it. I'm going to put the little piece of color in right away. I don't like where they put it though, because it's not covering up anything. But it goes there, and then you got to build some smooth stuff around it. And the smooth stuff is one of these pieces. And am I doing on this on the right side? Yeah. And one of these smooth pieces. So we encase that. Wait, except I did it in the wrong spot. Oops. It's supposed to be on the back end. Oops. They had the little red arrows again, showing me what to do here. I like that it's coming together. Are you watching this in twice the speed? Maybe you are. I don't know if that takes away your view time. I don't know how that counts. Unfortunately, it's not securing this into place, which I don't know how I feel about that. But I guess, you know, they know what they're doing. What does it say? Times 2. Times 2 times 1. They call this 2x2. This is a 2x2. Oh man, this is going to be so fun to play with. I'm going to love this so much. They really want to separate the silver from the blue, so that is why they are keeping it separate. So we're finishing off that edge, and then we're adding a very strange piece. Well, let's put this piece on first while I look for the very strange piece here. This might be where the headphones plug in. It's not your standard Lego brick. It's a flat piece, but it's got 2 pegs in the middle of a 4 flat smooth. Oh, here we go. So, oh no, it's a 3. So we're converting 3 pegs to 2. Am I saying peg too much? Should I be saying that word? And then it says to put, oh, this is weird. It says to put one, I think it's one of these. Do I see anything else that's round like that? It looks a little different in the picture. Something else that's black and round. It's gotta be. It doesn't look like the photograph. I'm gonna have to. What else could it be? So this goes here, and then we've got one of those. Oh no, yeah, no, yeah, no. Oh, it is a bit different because that can't plug into there. What is that piece? It's small and black. What if I don't have it? It's not that. So one. It looks like this. Is this like something that hasn't been punched out? Like, I thought this was going to be part of the build, but I think that it's just so you don't lose them. How am I gonna have to look ahead? I think that's exactly what's going on there. I was really excited about using that piece. I didn't know what it was. I'm gonna make sure that I don't. Would they include 4 of them just because they need to? Then I have to look through the instructions. It says ×1. It's got to be what it is. They just gave us 4 of them. What if I break something that's supposed to be? Oh, and this is the scary part. Okay, I'm pretty sure, and they gave us 4 because that's how they're made. But we just need 1 of them, and it goes onto here, like so. It's got to be. I'm a bit worried, but I don't think I just ruined a piece. Okay, and then we're gonna take this and we're gonna plug this. I really like this piece. It's the same as the silver piece over here. It's just, I don't know, it reminds me of, and I also love orange and silver together. It's so spacey. It must be NASA's colors or something, because it just always reminds me of space. And this dark blue, which looks more blue now and probably more blue on camera, but it's pretty dark. It's really hard to see. I also like navy and black together, which is a lot of people don't like, but I do. All right, so now that we have this really coming together, we're gonna start working on something else. Seems like this could be the headphones. I need some flat, square things with things that go out the side of them, and I don't see anything like that. There's 2 of them apparently. They're flat, and they've got something coming out of the side of them. What is happening now? Step 36, and it's in blue. Looks like that. Looks like, oh, maybe I'm not paying attention. Is it this? No. Oh, it is that, but it's just turned to the side. Okay. It's a hinge. It's a hinge for a door. Okay. Is what I'm guessing. We'll find out soon enough. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the, we have 2 of these, and we're going to stick this on here and this on here. And then we have one of whoops, okay. I did do something wrong. No, yes, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, here's what I did wrong. Using those red arrows again, telling me that these are the holes that line up right here. You gotta spread that out. All right, and that makes so much more sense with this, because I thought it was getting a bit bulky. So putting those there on flat, and then these 2 pieces, I don't know if I'm building it the way that they want me to do, but this is gonna make it be easier for me to build it while I hold it up and show you me building it. Then we put the 2 little things underneath here. I think they had it set up if you could lay it flat. And then we're smoothing out these edges. It doesn't seem that the cassette deck will have a window in it, which is slightly disappointing, I have to say. And then, wow, that was a really easy door construction. I mean, who am I to say that? Because it took me, we're just supposed to put this hinge in here, like so. Oh man, oh, it's nice and smooth and tight. Wow. Wow, that's lovely. That's luxury. All right, what happens next? I mean, the headphones don't even interest me that much in comparison to this. I don't know what we're going to build next. There is a tape that we have to build. Okay, so there, the door goes on. I'm sad about my corners being crooked. Okay, so I think this is the cassette because it looks different cassette. So this should be able to build. The less Legos we have here, or shouldn't, I hate when people do that. The less bricks we have there, because this isn't Lego. This is Zuru Max. Oh yeah, Max. I've opened up other Zuru Max, but mostly minifigures. We go like this. Oh, and then this, I think, is where the one piece of translucency we have is going in. And then we have to double this up. Will this look like a cassette tape? Kind of looks like the cassette tapes from the Transformers. I think it needs a little bit more. Let's see, is that it? Oh, yeah, it did give it a little bit more. Love it. Okay, good. Of that. And they do smooth everything out, which makes me so happy. Which is done with... Is putting a smooth here, something with a little texture in the middle. And if that's the right one, and then this thing here. So that's the cassette tape. And then it says to put it in right away. I love that it can be put in and taken out. How do I know which way to put it in? Like so. Hey, wait a minute. Look at this extra space at the top there. I don't know if I support that. There's no locking mechanism or anything, but I mean it feels really fun to do, and it's a nice tight door. So okay, let's move on. Oh, it's cute. Looks like a recording device. All right. So next up, we're starting from fresh, and I guess this is the headphones. This we have to build up 8 bricks around here. And times 2, it says. That's the first time I've ever noticed it's saying times 2. Does it matter where you start? I guess not. Like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to... Oh, it does. You could go... What does it say to do? Does it say to put them... It says to put them over the diagonal, and that's what I did. You could put them... so... Oh, no, you can't. It won't even fit that way. Never mind. There's only one way that they fit together. Maybe. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so here we go. We're making 2 little things like this. And then we're grabbing these things. And these are already built. So that can't be what they're talking about. Unless this is something that breaks apart too. No, it's these things. So 4 of these times 4. Oh, wow. We have to make 4 of these. Why wouldn't they just make this a piece? Okay, 4 of those and 4 of those. They're different. There's a left and a right. So that's what we have to construct. We're making little, oops. Don't make that mistake. I've already done it twice. Come on, where are they? The right one? No. Is this the right one? No. Finding all of the ones in the wrong direction. Come on. Got all of them? Okay. This one goes with the one pointing in this. No. Yeah, this direction. Alright, this one must go with the one pointing in. Do I really have 4 of these? I don't know. There's 2 more around here somewhere that I'm not seeing. Here's one. And Come on, here's the other one. And I need one of these, and I need another one of these. All right, so this goes on here, this goes to here, this goes to here. How well is this video gonna do? Oh, what's happening? I tried to build 5 of them. All right, 4 of those. Those ones each go on to the end, like right here and right here, as far as I know. As far as I can tell, I think that they're supposed to do that twice. Is there an up and down? Should I be looking at where it says max on it? Or is that, look, I put them in different directions. I'm going to do it like this. I'm not even sure what direction they're supposed to go in. Alright, and then it says to put one of these in the middle. And then it says to put one of these. It says to put 2 of these on the top. And the top. And one of these on the bottom and the bottom. Oh, just one of. I don't know, I can do this now though. One of these on the top and the top. And a piece that I can't really see. Oh, it's this piece. This piece on the bottom. And oh, maybe because it's headphones, only one side has that. That's possible. And then it says to put this on top of there, like so. And then over here, it says to put on, it says to continue using this piece, and we want a 2 to a 1 piece, I believe. Yeah, this two pegs to a 1 peg. And then we're going to put like a headphone connector is what I'm assuming. And this piece is just going to have not the headphone connector, so we're going to do that. And did I put these backwards? No. And then we're going to put in the middle piece, a little pop of orange. And we're going to put this on top to keep things in place. And then we're going to put this and this onto this. And we're going to do the 2 times. So we're going to put this onto this. Oh, and I skipped a step. We're supposed to put this on top of here. Oh, look at that. They just a little pop, a little hint of orange. And then here, a little. These actually feel like headphones, like smaller ones that I would get from Radio Shack back in the, I mean, it's feeling retro. They're doing a really good job. All right, so I guess that's that, and that's that. And then we have these pieces that I just built, times 2 times 2. And we're supposed to bridge this gap with a flat tile. Oh, we have 1 of those. So let's do that. And that must be the top of the headphones. Whoa. What? Okay, I didn't realize that there was a specific angle. And there is. These aren't the same on both sides. One point's in a, they're arched. So we have to do it like that, obviously. And then we're securing that by putting this on here. So that's gonna secure that from falling apart. That's really cool. Interesting piece. And then what we're going to do is we're going to expand these, and I won't make that mistake again, where these extensions are going to have on the clips on the bottom of the, I don't know how to describe that. And then this is going on to the top of here, and then this is going on to the top here. So I like that these are going to be adjustable. Oh, wrong one though. I mean, I'm sure that the other one is working the same way. But we're building this one first, snapping together really good. And I think we're supposed to, oh, they don't want us to have that hinge. They want us to stop the hinge by putting this onto here, unfortunately. I like a hinge, but maybe they're not supposed to be so adjustable. They will be at the top, I'm sure. Okay, and then next is we're doing this with the other piece that we have left, which just has one hinge on the bottom and one, which I don't think I have, oh, yes I do. Just enough pieces, which I guess makes sense, right? Why would they not give us the pieces we need? And then it just says to attach this to the headphones. Oh, and that means that we definitely have to put this piece to stop it from hinging. And then we're going to snap this onto here. And this, oh, thought I broke it. That onto there. Oh wow, these look okay, they do look nicer than I had anticipated. There's lots of brick pieces showing. And then we make the cable, and you join the cable by putting cables together. These little connector pieces, these two-ended pegs, so to make an extra long cable. I wonder what they've used this piece for before, this rubber hose. So 1, 2, 3 of those, and then I guess that's it. Yeah. And then what's this piece? Maybe I do have an extra piece. Did I miss a step? And this, I might have missed a step. This attaches to here. And this attaches to, excuse me, did I jump ahead? Did I miss a piece? Oh, no, that doesn't fit. Oh, no. I wonder if there are 2 tiny little buttons or something that I missed. Because look, there it is. But I have these 2 pieces that maybe they went somewhere where I missed, but I don't think so. You can let me know in the comments below, but I don't think I missed a piece. I missed anything, but here it is, and I am not disappointed. I think this is what we used to do with our headphones back in the day. Used to want to cradle them on top. So it looks like that. Is that how they have it displayed? No, they have it side by side. So we get kind of 3 pieces with this. So it's kind of awesome, and maybe that's why it's the most awesome one. I mean, on the computer there's a keyboard and stuff. But check this out. Orange and blue are complementary colors, so great color choices. And then I love the technology look of orange and silver together. So great color combination. I mean, what would red maybe fun? I don't know what the quintessential Walkman colors were. I mean, I know that I had a yellow one. I think it was waterproof. It looks so good. Well, I guess this is like the switch kind of thing. It does look like a switch button. Or the eject button, maybe. It looks more like an eject button. Very, very cool. I don't know what's up with this groove that they put in there, though. Interesting. And then what do those 2 dots represent? What's all this extra? Oh, I guess they're buttons. Yeah, but what are those? What are those for? That is a good question. Did I miss? Maybe one of those is supposed to have a button on there. No, it doesn't even fit. Or does it? No. Oh no, you could put one in there. Let me double check that there's no supposed to be a button on there. Now in the pictures it looks pretty empty, so, but I guess I could do that if I wanted to. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what everything is supposed to represent on the side here. There's a lot of stuff going on. But who cares? It looks good. It looks real good. I love this. I have to get the whole collection. 6 and then 4 times 10, that's $100. That just doesn't sound so bad when you're going to get a full collection of these. I love them. They're retro awesomeness. Let me know what you think. Did you watch the whole video? Was it painstaking? Give me tips for next time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Oh my goodness, it was an hour. Until then.